There's more to move you right now at Team Mazda. Get 1.9% for 60 months on a new Mazda CX-50, Mazda CX-70, or Mazda CX-90. And make no payments for 90 days. The selection and savings are here for you at Team Mazda on Airline.
We're about to show you a cute puppy. You better adopt it or else. Look at Sally.
She's so cute.
So she was actually on 9 News at 9 last week. Companion Animal Alliance came by. This is actually video that their staff shot of her on her way to the studio.
Oh, I thought you shot this.
No, the shelter did, and that's Johnny did the interview.
And Liz Coe took her home. There you go.
Foster for a week. Is that up?
Yes, 7 Brew. So the idea was to try and see how she would do with Bo. But Bo is a little anxious. He's already 8, yes, gotcha. Which is, I adopted him from Companion Animal Alliance as well 8 years ago. So I tried to see how they would do, but he's just a bit anxious here. So she is so smart. She's a cuddler. She was found with 2 other puppies. Animal Control had to come get her and brought her to the shelter. So one of her siblings is already being adopted. Another one is in pre-adoption, and Sally, I'm fostering now. We're not in a place to take her in right now. A puppy is so much work.
Yeah. Really cute though. Do you have an idea, or do they have an idea of what kind of a dog it is?
They're mutt for sure, but they're thinking Australian Shepherd mix of some kind.
Those eyes
could very well be
beautiful.
Yes.
Very unique
and then
too.
her coloring, her paws are cute.
Well, does Boko and Sally get along? I mean, does Sally irritate Bo?
Kind of. I think
trying to play?
She does. She wants to play, but he's just kind of like, listen.
Let me tell you how things work here.
Yes. You can't cry like that all night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been keeping you up at night?
Yeah.
So this has interrupted Bo's sleep.
Yes, it is. And he said, listen, kid, you better quit it.
Hey, look, that's not unusual. We were just talking about it. But she's not this is not an atypical pup. That's just kind of what happens. You certainly get a puppy. You know it's going to take some time. Crate training can be a struggle. Sometimes you're just like, oh, I want to go in there. She's whining. I want to get her out. But you got to leave for a certain amount of time so they don't cry to get the response they want, being let out.
Yeah.
They got to get comfortable with that, and then you're able to let them out.
Oh, take her out of that crate in the nighttime and sleep. Beautiful.
You can't do that. You can't. You've got to be able to train correctly if you both want to have successful, productive lives.
Is that why Diego is never trained? And never
Perhaps. Did you try crate training?
First night.
Oh, no.
Whining. I'm like, oh.
There you go. I'm the same way. I'm the same exact way. Absolute sucker.
You know, when you go to work and if no one's home, they have to. You don't know what kind of trouble they're going to get into. But the second night got better with the sound machine. Just like with a baby, a sound machine she still cries because I think she wants that reinforcement. She wants you to pick her up.
And you really, to Matt's point, you got to do that right because from the beginning.
Yes.
Because we didn't.
Because Diego ran your house.
And Diego ran the house, and we took Diego to PetSmart for a behavioral class.
How'd that go?
Failed.
Oh boy.
Flunked out. You got kicked out.
They gave Diego a certificate of completion.
Oh no.
As a courtesy.
We just want you to be done. They don't even want to train him.
The participation trophy.
Exactly.
Never messed up the house. I mean, great.
That's good.
Because he's loyal. Yeah.
He potty trained, smart dog, but too smart.
See, and that's how she is too. From day one, she had already learned to go on the pee pads, and now she knows positive reinforcement treats outside. We put the bells on the door where the dogs can ring, and she's already learned to do that. So whenever she puts her nose to the bell, so she's not pawing or clawing at the door, she's very smart. So even I fed Bo the other day, and we do a mix of wet food and dry food. She knew that his food is better, so much so that he always has a little crumbs that he leaves, and then she came up after she was done eating, licked his chin to try to find the remnants of what was left with his meal. It was hilarious.
That's awesome.
Yes,
so
Johnny,
good.
are you looking for a puppy to fill your heart?
Oh, darn, look at the time.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh, look at the time. Look at the time.
That's the tough thing. I mean, because, Johnny, obviously, they had Diego for a while, and he didn't pass, and, our dog recently passed as well, and it's tough to we got a couple of cats in the house right now, but we're, dog people. And so, that's absolutely going to be in the near future. That's the hope. Got to find that right mix. You found it with Bo, trying to make it work again. I mean, you got Pup as well.
Jared recently with a puppy,
too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you just got to find that right mix.
I'm a sucker. I'll let it. The crate thing, that didn't work.
It's tough. It's tough.
If you are looking for a puppy, a really good one, please consider adopting from Companion Animal Alliance. CAABR.org is their website.
There you go.
If you can foster, if you're in a place to do any of that, donate. They do such good work.
All right. So as you contemplate that, let's figure this out. The world of weather. Hot, less chance of rain. cool-ish front on the way?
Yeah, there could be a weak cool front coming our way later this week. So there is a little bit of light at the end of our tunnel. Nevertheless, okay, what you're doing now, we're looking live actually on the coast of North Carolina, Pine Knoll Shores over there, and they're actually seeing some really rough chop. They've got rip current warnings, they've got tropical storm warnings all up and down that portion of the East Coast. So you don't see anybody in the water. Obviously, you don't want to be doing that. 73, that's what we have here at BTR. Much calmer, much quieter, but certainly on the hot side. Yesterday getting up to 96. I mean, I guess you can call that an improvement. We didn't hit 97, so that's something. Heat advisory in effect from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. It excludes the extreme southern parishes, so as you go towards the coast, not involved in that. Meanwhile, the dew points, well, they're not going to be as bad. Let's say that. They're going to be in the mid-70s, but at least it's not the upper 70s. So I would say we have maybe 1 or 2 more days of really bad heat today, tomorrow, although tomorrow we do have a better chance of rain in the afternoon, so that could help things out. But the good news, we're definitely trending in a better direction, especially as we enter into the weekend, going into early next week, because behind that cool front, we're not going to see a big drop off in temperatures, but we should see a reduction in humidity, and that's going to make it feel a lot better out there. Meanwhile, all the flickers of green on your screen not actually hitting the ground. We got a couple of popcorn thunderstorms out to sea, and they're angling kind of away from the Baton Rouge area, so we're not going to see that much in the way of wet weather. The graph model, I think the graph has been doing an excellent job throughout the week, and I agree. Well, I don't agree with the 99, but I'm talking about the rain coverage. They show barely anything this afternoon, and yes, I agree with that. I don't think we're going to see quite as much, so if you don't want to bring the rain gear for today, I don't think you need it. You can just go ahead and leave it at home. Here's that weak front that I was talking about. Usually this time of year, we don't really get bona fide cold fronts, and if we did, they would stall up to the north, but this one sneaks right past us and will drag down some of that more dry, stable air as we head into the weekend. That's Saturday you're looking at, and that's going to make it feel significantly better. Again, it's not going to be a huge change in the temperatures. We're talking about low 90s rather than the mid to upper 90s, so we'll take that improvement. Okay, we just got an update from the NHC. This is at 7 a.m. You see it right there on the timestamp. 100 miles per hour still on Category 2 Hurricane Erin, and we tend to see them blossom out as they weaken and take up more space, take up more real estate. Going to hold at a 2 and then move right out to sea. As I mentioned yesterday that we didn't really have to worry too much. We didn't have a concern. Let me just fast forward through the wave heights part. This is what I wanted to show. This wave here, it doesn't look like that's going to be a thing for anybody. As a matter of fact, it looks like even if it does form, it's going to be a fish storm. And then this one back here, I actually need to update this. I didn't have a chance to do so. Now there is a medium chance of that African wave actually turning into something that's AL99. Not ringing any alarm bells, but we'll keep a watchful eye on it over the next few days. 96 degrees with a 30% chance in the afternoon. So again, most of us will stay dry for today. Then for tonight, 20% early, and then we'll drop that back down to 0. In the 7-day forecast, it's actually not that bad of a looking forecast. I would say Thursday and Friday, probably the best chance of wet weather, but then the rest of that 7-day is going to be looking better and probably feeling a little bit better too. 710, almost 711. Not feeling so great about this, Johnny, as you're heading out to the west.
This is a live look at what's going on right now this second. I-10 westbound going toward Lafayette, eastbound coming toward LA 415. They're trying to get the westbound traffic that was backed up over to the eastbound side so you can get off the interstate at LA 415 and take Rosedale Road or Highway 190 to Lafayette. An overturned 18-wheeler, serious injury. There's some backup coming from the bridge toward LA 415. Starting to see movement there because they're all being forced off right there at LA 415. AirMed was called, so we're going to keep an eye on that. Easy way around that is take LA 415, jump over to Rosedale Road, get back on the interstate there in Gross Tate. Easy way to do that, and that's the main detour to get you west toward Lafayette. And again, a serious situation there on I-10, other side of 415 on the westbound side, eastbound temporarily blocked up as well. Other headlines for you next.
At 7:13, Johnny's watching that breaking traffic news, right, that could impact you. Some breaking news overnight as well. Apartment storage, fire late last night?
Yeah, we're told that this is actually South Choctaw Drive. The Baton Rouge Fire Department responding to the scene. We're told that they're ruling this as an arson investigation. They are looking for tips in this here, some more details that can help them solve this. If you know anything, it is a call to 344-STOP.
All right, this is something of another conversation. A former gym coach. Used to actually coach in South Louisiana, but also in a couple other states. Under investigation right now with the FBI, Liz. The
FBI is actually looking for more victims who they believe could be involved in this investigation. That's Sean Gardner from Ascension Parish, facing those charges, as Matt mentioned, in 2 other states, in Iowa and Mississippi. Now, the FBI is alleging that he abused young gymnasts and says, again, there could be more victims. So if you perhaps think that this man looks familiar to you, they're asking you to call 911.
You know what? Call up a number that you might be able to know here as well, Crime Stoppers, if you can help out. A car stolen in broad daylight, Liz, and they actually have surveillance video from the owner's driveway. Yeah. Kind of a menacing bit of video when you're about to see it here.
Our team spoke with this family last night. If you want to find that story, go ahead and find that on the 9 News app. But this is part of that video where he walks into that car. Mom says she stepped in the house for just a couple of minutes and then walked away with the car. Yes, I know. That's really scary to think. Not far from the Baton Rouge airport where this kind of happened here, there on Lincoln Drive. So if you know anything, again, Crime Stoppers. You saw that deputy, sheriff's deputy driving right behind.
Right by.
That's bold.
Very much so.
Now's the time to score huge truck savings at Team Toyota, where you can get a new 25 Tacoma for just $299 a month, or get 1.99% financing for 72 months on a new 25 Tundra. For work or play, we have you covered at Team Toyota, I-12 at O'Neill.